This edition of Smart Money is going to be quite interesting. I'm reporting on the ground in Munich, Germany, where Huawei is launching their new Mate 10, Mate 10 Pro and Porsche design of the Mate 10. I'm pretty sure it's going to be fantastic because they are trying to wrestle the market away from newly launched phones, including that of the Samsung Note 8 and the iPhone X or iPhone 10 and also the iPhone 8 for that matter. And we're just going to see and understand better what this phone can do, including its capacity to improve on office productivity. The demo's done, and it's generally speaking, I'm hugely impressed by the performance of what the Mate 10 and the Mate 10 Pro can do. The key game changer for this phone is indeed, hands down, the PC handoff. I have a few videos that I can share with you. Take a look.
Over to PC mode, and you'll see that that loads really quickly. Now, as this is a full PC setup, I could, if I wanted to, use a Bluetooth mouse or keyboard, or even plug in USB mouse and keyboard. However, today I'm going to show you a totally mobile experience, because you can use your Huawei device as a virtual touchpad and keyboard. Wow. Now, this is a very powerful experience. I have a customized desktop view in which I can open all of my applications. I can multitask seamlessly. I even have a file system that I can open up instantly. Now, I can use both screens independently as well. So I've got a little bit of work to do, because you can imagine I've been a bit busy over the last couple of days, and I need to finish off making this slide for a presentation tomorrow. So I just open up my slide, and I need to add the tagline here. The tagline itself is sitting on a text message on my phone. So I simply go to my messages, open up the message, copy the content, go into the tagline, paste in the content, and we're done. I can save that and move on. Now, this is such a professional setup that I can actually drive a full-on, powerful presentation from this system. I'll show you an example. This is one that Richard may remember. So I can, using my touchpad, just simply browse through the presentation and show that. Now, in doing so, I'm safe in the knowledge that I won't be disrupted or embarrassed by incoming calls or voice texts, because they stay on the phone.
And of course, the key feature, of course, with the phone or phones of this nature is indeed the high-definition photos that you can take because of the AI technology, because of the OS that they run on. It's going to run on Android 8.0 Oreo with EMUI 5.0. It's going to capture some fantastic pictures. Here are some of the shots that I have taken with this phone. Take a look. I've been using this phone for a bit, and indeed picture taking and video taking is great. The Mate 10 has an artificial intelligence or AI-enabled Leica dual cameras featuring a 20 megapixel monochrome and a 12 megapixel color sensors. The dual f1.6 aperture Leica Simulus H lens enables pictures to be taken with crisp colors and sharp focus. The dual LED balanced flash makes low light picture taking a breeze. When I used the camera, wide shots and outdoor shots were quickly adjusted, and I think this is because of the AI scene detection feature that the phone has. With up to 10 times digital zoom, the focus does run off a bit when taking faraway subject shots, so taking away faraway shots might not be too good with this phone. Front camera has an 8 megapixel cam and is the industry standard, making selfie shots a breeze. Video taking is perfect. It has a 4K Ultra HD feature. And since I'm always on the go, taking 4K sharp videos for TV quality is a perfect substitute if I don't bring my DSLR cam with me. There's up to 16 picture modes you can play with, pretty neat use, but you have to let yourself learn the features first, and that might take some time. All in all, the phone camera and video is a fantastic tool for the phone. The Porsche design is indeed something that is out of this world. Here are some pictures of the Porsche design. I don't know whether it's going to be able to be readily available to you. Just to benchmark, when Huawei launched the Mate 9 Porsche design series, they sold up to 10 times more than they thought they could. So I'm pretty sure Huawei now is actually expecting that they can sell the Huawei Mate 10 Porsche design with an even larger audience. It is geared towards the high net worth individuals, and if indeed you belong in that category of a high net worth individual, trust me, you're going to love the phone because of the design itself, let alone the things that you can find inside the phone, including an AI chip. Moving on to the body of the phone, Huawei has put up front on the screen the display sizes and benchmarked it with some of the popular phones of the day. I don't know how they did it, but it was an engineering feat to keep the bezels as thin as possible, to keep the body of the phone quite symmetrical. It's actually quite the same left and right, top and bottom. Nothing is asymmetrical about the phone. You know, when you get normal phones in the market right now, even the popular ones that have just been launched, it is asymmetrical for some reason. The camera is off-center for some reason. The lighting, the dual flash is off-center for some reason. But for the Huawei Mate 10, everything is as symmetrical as they can possibly get. As promised, I'm going to show you some of the key features that the phone has, including 13 key features that the phone can be used, including taking pictures of pets, including taking pictures of the food that you have, or foodies. They tend to normally have this type of features. And of course, the key feature includes an AI mechanism that continues to learn as you use the phone more and more. Here are some key shots that I've taken with the phone itself. Of course, I've been speaking a lot about the Mate 10 Pro, and the Mate 10 isn't too shabby either. But here's the problem, because of it being priced quite high at 699 euros, I don't know whether this might be getting the right consumer target market that they have. And the larger picture that I want to share, of course, is on the differentiating factor of the Huawei phones between the P series and the Mate series, because at least with Samsung, we know that the Galaxy series is targeting a specific set of customers, and the Note series is indeed targeting a specific set of customers. I myself am a heavy Samsung Note 8 user because of the annotation that I can do with the phone. The Samsung Note 8 also comes with a stylus that I can annotate the pictures. And I'm a journalist, so there's a lot of things that I have to write on the go. I want to tell the news desk or newsroom the things that needs to be focused on a particular paragraph, on a particular picture. If I take a wide shot of the picture, there are some things on that picture that I want to be highlighted. All this I can do with the stylus that is found on the Samsung Note 8. But with the two types of phones that Huawei has, the P series and the Mate series, the differentiating factor isn't as clear. But again, I want to highlight on the hands-off feature that the Mate 10 has. And because of this, I suspect that the Huawei company is trying to target business users, people like me, people that want to use the phone for office usage. And while it doesn't have that kind of stylus mechanism, it does have a full-fledged office device. And of course, with the hands-off feature, all you need is one regular cable. It's not patented. It's not like an iPhone or an iOS where you can only get accessories on their lightning cable. This is actually any USB Type-C cable that can be bought on any shop that you probably have some lying around your house. Anytime you have this cable, you can immediately plug it on the USB of the computer, and you can also use this on your phone as well. And it has some nifty features, including the call cancellation. So assuming that you have your phone plugged on for the PC mode and a phone call comes in or a text comes in, it's not going to be reflected in the PC that you have displayed. And these kind of little things have been put into Huawei because of the fact that they are quite cognizant of the user that they're targeting. So again, while there may be no key differentiating factors in terms of hardware, i.e. No stylus that compares between the two, it does focus a little bit more on the office users. So here's my promise to you. I'm going to be using the Mate 10 Pro for office work in the next few weeks, and perhaps I'll create a short video to give a feedback on how it performs in terms of the business setting.
In reality, the launch of the Mate 10 is already 12 months, I give it about 12 months since the previous flagship, and it is quite a standard practice that we launch something new to bring the latest technology to consumers year on year. The P series has always been targeted at very lifestyle consumers, and as for the Mate series, it's all targeted at business or people who value performance. Therefore, and that's why the battery life for the Mate, it's amazing, especially now with the introduction of the NPU, the AI chipset. It's going to increase the lifespan of the battery by another 30 to 50%. The 2 series are targeted at entirely different consumers segmentation. The P series is definitely for the trendy and the fashionable. And I'm not, well, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that this is not fashionable, but it is very much targeted at the high performance. This way, the AI is very much enhanced in our photography feature. If you were to look at the camera here, if you would aim this into a tree, it will tell you that it's a plant. If you aim it at you see, this leaf just came up, and it identified this as a leaf, and it will enhance the picture. Now, if you would aim this at a cat per se, it will tell you that it's a cat.
Yeah.
And if you aim it at food, it will tell you that it is actually food, and they will enhance the colors accordingly. Because it has machine learning algorithm inside, so it will learn your habits and learn what are the stuff that you normally do, and it will enhance the usability. And one very important thing is that the fact that with AI now, last year we promoted Bond Fast, Stay Fast. It's gonna be further enhanced in that area. I guess market share is a figure where a lot of companies actually try to maintain. We don't exactly look at that because we are only interested in making sure that we have the phones ready to serve the consumers and make sure that they benefit from it. And market share, I guess, will naturally come.
Other makers?
I guess manufacturers have this tendency to do it. I've seen the other competitors do their on-stage presentations, and they do compare with other products. And having said that, you know, the Huawei brand, in fact, our numbers in last couple of months, we overtook Apple, and we hope to continue the trend. So it is pretty much a standard practice, I guess.
Unfortunately, just like any modern phones these days, they lost the audio jack, and they're going to give me this whole adapter, USB Type-C on one end. Let me just focus it better. USB Type-C on one end, audio jack on another. So you're going to be expecting to carry much of these adapters going forward. They also have other accessories, including a 360 camera, including a magnetic thing that you can put your phone on the dashboard, all that fancy nifty stuff, all that branded by Huawei. Of course, you're going to get it a little bit better in terms of quality than other accessories out there. So enjoy your phone, enjoy your accessories.